They rotate everybody else through CT. Frozen holding things down. 2 great headshots to start things off with. And he's maybe good for some more here. Still alive and kicking. Oh, just barely unable to get that, but Woxic will save him. What a great defense there from Frozen. Able to deal with pretty much everyone until the flank comes in. In fact, it wasn't even necessary. Carrions still playing to their strengths. So we see that Mousesports very intelligently give up those close positions around connector, but Frozen and Woxic are trying to find out that info. They see them coming out of the connector. They are in some trouble here. Can Mousesports, EG capitalize? Looks like they will be able to get 1 kill out of it. Now Cirque has arrived from long, can't quite connect that Deagle, but he has got some position, continues to pressure whilst his teammates close the distance, and Breeze is the one with the damage off the Deagle. That's fantastic, and there is still much more damage to be done, but in goes Rops on the flank, and that should be able to calm things down, but Ethan's looking to get a plant under this one.
On the way down to the B-bomb site, Rops will be able to hear him. Smoke up on the balcony, smart work from Ethan. Now does he go for a bomb plant that's exposed? No, he'll go for the safe plant. And Molotov, oh, it's gone a little too far. That might have done the job with Ethan only on 20 HP. Does he dare leave the bomb site? That smoke will soon be gone, and then he'll be very exposed. Rob's going to play it patient, maybe wait for an eventual peek, although there's no guarantee he knows where he is. Apparently he does. That was so awkward, especially on the A bomb site. Cirque was alive for so long.
Are outgunned otherwise. The Kriegs have come out. Frozen's close. There's surely a trade coming in here. There it is with that MAP1. Very quick on that trade. And now, indeed, Woxic is in a little bit of trouble. He does have some support from the UMP of Carrigan, but again, with the Kriegs, the AK, well, the Krieg and AK out, there's a lot of issues. And there's the push from Chris J. And Ethan was trying to actually facilitate a rotation back for his teammates, but maybe now they'll have to think about or rethink things entirely. Do they go back to A? They know that Woxic is lurking there.
3 versus 3. How can they use their numbers advantage? EG. That is one of their strengths, trying to, when I say numbers advantage, I mean in a trade frag situation, because Mousesports are likely to have to spread out somewhat and be playing positions in isolation. AWP will help with that for sure. Potentially able to give them some extra range. 29 seconds on the clock. We've got the grenade deployed by Tarek. A smoke for the balcony position. Chris J's in the water, and he's alone. The rotation is coming through. There are no flashes for him. He's the only person with a flash or a grenade. 16 seconds. So if you try to stop the bomb plant, it might make the retake a little more dangerous. He does go for it, and Cirque has the angle. That's a big advantage for EG post-plant now. 3 versus 2. Mate 2 versus 2, and Woxic almost gets both, tagging Cirque as he makes his way towards Monster. I don't even know if he saw Cirque.
Yeah, I don't know that he did. That was kind of crazy, the timing of that. And that may make a huge difference here. Cirque is really going to struggle. That's a beautiful peek from Woxic. Absolutely knows what's going on. Cirque, who did get tagged through his teammate previously by the AWP, is now against the AWP. And that is actually going to mean that he... Oh, my God, he just goes for the brazen peek against the AWP. Woxic is too quick, and that's a great start from Woxic. Again, he has been someone... XM could come in handy here. Maker. Oh, can't quite connect that headshot. Shotguns can be a very fickle beast in Counter-Strike, and there is another example of that.
But look at the flank from Frozen immediately. He heard Tarek fall back, and he knows that he's probably not going to hang around here because, in theory, the T's have presence. However, they don't have presence. They think they do, which is even worse for EG, and Frozen could find himself with 2.
And once again, Woxic might be one of the focal points, as well as Frozen with this very timely flank. He could actually get a couple free kills here if he has that trigger discipline. He knows that he can wait. He's not being spotted. They're not going to suspect this. He knows he's seen 2 now, and now he can just execute 2. There's 1. There's number 2. Absolutely fantastic, and that will cue the push here. They've got no choice. They have to just rush in, regardless of anything.
Chris J on the sides alone. They're lining up for him, but he can't take them out. We've got Frozen at the front, but he's been taken out as well. That leaves Rops alone. They might not know where Rops is. Doesn't look like they do. But now he's been spotted. 20 seconds. Do they go to the B-bomb site? No, they'll get the plant down immediately. They've got time to fall back. Rops is so far away. There's no diffuse kit for Rops. There might be one down on the site. Stan and Cirque are pretty low, so they really need to play a trade frag situation. If Cirque peaks first, then Stan may be able to trade. However, if Rops is coming from long, that wouldn't be the case, but he's not. You can see Stan peeking every few seconds. He may have spotted him. There's a grenade popping out. It's the HE, of course. Rob's looking for that trade fragger now, dropping the smoke. Cirque will swing immediately, as will Stan. Double peek, and there's the first round for EG. There's no pop flash. They'll boost over the top. Tarek gonna look for it, but a little too late. They start to fall back. Oh, Stan, that's absolutely beautiful. What a clean headshot. And now, finally, the hole is made larger. And Chris J may have an advantage should they go in his direction. But there are two players up A long for EG, keeping control of that position. We've got two players in the toilets for Mousesports, however. Now, if there's a rotation from B, there may end up being a crossfire on the A bomb site, so that would be a problem for EG. Stan deploying that grenade will be heard by Frozen. Does Rops try to play off of it with him? 35 seconds on the clock again. That is that rotation for Carrigan. So there is a potential crossfire if they can take out Stan, which they do. That's the go button for EG on long, but they could be running into disaster.
Yeah, again, it will be difficult, but they seem strong from this long position. Carrigan does whip his first few shots, but Frozen certainly won't. The trade's working out for Mousesports so far, and indeed Rops comes to mind first when you think about the best players with it. And Mousesports tentative here. Carrigan will find himself a kill there, the boost over the top. The timing that was unexpected by Ethan. And that's a quick 5v4 in favor of Mousesports, and EG, they are ready to go into that B-bomb site now. That's
a really timely pick, which gives them some cover as EG move through the monster position. Mousesports making this one work out really well. 4 players alive for the time being. No breezes on the site. Chris just got to be careful now. Just running distraction. A few shots to make Breeze look the wrong way.
This is looking really good for Mousesports. Might be a flash over the top to blind Rops from Stan. Let's see exactly what the plan is. There's the flash bang. Rops will take that straight in the face, but the setup is such that he is covered by his teammate. And it doesn't really seem to be any way in for EG onto that B bomb site, or really anything, any position of the map. That's not given away by Mousesports. As you can see, they've given up 4 positions towards the A side of the map. Playing a 2-man long setup, in fact. Giving away the sites from the short position. And Breeze will take it. Happily so. Although the bomb is very, very much not in their hands. They'll try to get some kills. That's all they can really accomplish at this point. It's not looking good for them to even get one, though. And Breeze will go down. So just up to Sir. Can he get 1 kill? That would be great to salvage something from this round. But no, Mousesports survived with 5 players.
Push, but not too concerned. They're going to prioritize some good map control. It's going to be a big battle towards long. Rops, that's some crazy aggression from him towards B. And there's a lot to talk about with how Rops is playing positions like that in a minute. But again, we've got a 2-man investment on long from the CTs and from the Ts as well. We'll see who is the more patient. Frozen playing anti-flash at present with Woxic just trying to peep. 4 versus 5 for EG, looking for only their 2nd round from 8. And that Molotov is to take a potential sniper position away. But they won't hear anybody connect with that Molotov.
Carrigan in a great angle here. Will he be able to get a kill or 2? The jump across, he'll be able to get the 1. Woxic there for rifle support, but he's under fire at this point in more ways than one. He's looking very dead indeed. He will finally go down to Cirque as Chris J tries to work at the truck position. He's the only player really with any positional health here for Mousesports. He does get the headshot onto Stan, but the trade is quickly there. Rops, though, finds his opportunity, and he'll make it good. A 1 versus 1. Cirque, he will be able to plant the bomb. He does choose to try to smoke off the stairs, though. Swaps out for the AK. Oh, dear. It's tagged by the Molotov, and the swing from Rops. Oh, wow, down to 3. Only 1 tag from...
Now they've got a CZ-75s out. They're approaching maximum loss bonus. The lineup starts for Rops. He's done great damage, followed up by Carrigan. And there's only 1 player to deal with now. Tarek looking for a rotation. He wants those close quarters engagements. This is still a dangerous situation for the CTs. They don't have all the money in the world. Tarek could do some damage here. I would say, like, we talk a lot about the best players of the Krieg. I think with the CZ, Twist is one of, if not the most savage player with the CZs. We've seen him get 1v4s with a CZ before. But Tarek will not be able to do any more
presence towards A with Stan, just doing the rounds, but bomb, as we can see, is towards Monster. That boost, almost getting Breeze. And Ethan takes full advantage of him dropping off position. Rops is going to go down, and it's looking very difficult now for Mousesports on the bomb site. Chris J's got to somehow defend, but he'll get taken out by Cirque, and Woxic falls as well. Mousesports looking very bad in this situation, and it's just Frozen stuck on the A site. There's nothing left for him to do except save the gun. Great attack from EG. They picked their moment, and what a good moment it was.
Yeah, and after I stopped speaking like mid-round, Stan was by divider, as you mentioned, Dan, but that's again one of the things that's special about Stan. There was, again, that Molotov towards T-Ramp came in, but I think there was also a CT smoke behind it, as well as the T's smoking the molly off themselves. And I think a lot of players would just be hiding playground expecting some kind of aggression, but Stan just went through it immediately. He has a very good feel for the game. And again, that is definitely something unique.
Very close. Very much needed qualities on defaults in this map, and that's a great opening. Well, Woxic makes it even better. Picking up the second kill, they're equalizing the numbers. The bomb has actually been left behind towards the fountain, and Cirque, wow, he's dealt with Woxic, and position will be taken on the side. But there's not many players here for EG. Someone has to go back for the bomb, and Rops is on the way up connector. He will hear perhaps the movements. He's got to pick a good timing. He's going to hear the running back through towards T-spawn. He knows what that means.
Yeah, well, Rops was short B, but he was on top of the rail, so he couldn't see Ethan walk into the B bomb site. So Chris J's going to have no idea about that, but that will be a consideration. He's crept back. This is the position he was holding earlier on, so Chris J will expect that there are people in the B bomb site now, since he heard that rotation earlier on from Cirque. Went a long way. He knew connector wasn't safe. Good comms from his team. Chris J starts to creep in now. Ethan's got a good angle and surely gets a free frag here. Chris J can't find anybody. Falls back a little, but down he goes. At the same time, Rops takes out Tarek, who was lurking in connector, waiting for that rotation, but Rops was already in position. 1 versus 2 now. No defuse kit, no grenades for Rops. See what he chooses to do. And he'll choose to fall back. Not really fancying it. Trade fragging opportunities, perhaps too great. There are a lot of different things that could have happened there.
Yeah, it's really difficult to attack into NAWP, especially of the quality of Cirque when he's in a defensive position like that. You don't have any flashbangs, no teammates to work off of. And he knows what that means. So, great effort from EG. Really nice rotation. That's something we have to consider. That does give EG the possibility to rotate back through to B if they want, or to swing the lurker from Monster through. But into Robs they go. This is not a good look, but they will trade him out. Robs had no support. 1 for 1. Cirque is found frozen as well in front bathrooms, and this might cause problems, but trade after trade, and it's going to be hard to see where we land. Carrigan now trying to defend the B bomb site. There is attacks everywhere, all across the map, and it looks like EG will come out on top here.
Well, I think that round just ended with Woxic getting picked. That was such an interesting round. Rops again goes into that short B position where he's elevated on the rail so he can't see players going towards Monster. But rather than the 2-man setup, Chris J came as well to swing if the sniper needed it inside the toilets. There was a 3-man setup from Mousesports, but I think EG just had a sense of what might be going on, started to head towards that B bomb site. I would love to watch that round back just to see all the perspectives and how EG felt that B was the right decision in that scenario. That was really, really interesting. And I mean, they're really having to, like, Mousesports are putting them in high pressure situations. On this occasion, they made the right choice and they moved to 4. So indeed, now really the comeback in this first half might be on. Chris J will save the AWP, but there's not going to be much else behind it.
Problematic.
I love how this is all matched up. The rifle support with rifle support for both snipers, and they're a big push into the B bomb site now. How do they deal with this? They've had problems with these kind of half by anti-eco situations before. Carrigan's now around the back with the career. They're going to re-peek him, but he can't escape in time. Cut to pieces, and Chris J takes the bomb carrier out. And now it's Cirque alone, 1 versus 3. Takes 1 out, but it's so awkward for him. He has no idea where Frozen is. Dancing around the pillar. He's got a smoke to hide behind. The timing works out for Cirque, though. Down to half health now, even less, and Woxic still holding the angle on the bomb.
And Woxic's going aggressive with the orb. That's what we want to see here. What is he going to be able to accomplish? He has Frozen there to support him, to help him get out of position. Great first pick onto Stan as the T's are spotted running up the long position. And now there can be reinforcements on the A bomb site. They've got everything under control, but maybe not. Woxic taken down from the connector position, leaving Frozen alone.
Frozen jumps past Tarek. He's got no idea. He gets there. How did he get that frag? I have no idea. The bomb is on long, though, alone, and Carrigan's starting to push up. Doesn't want to defend the bomb site alone, so he'll take a forward position. Cirque is waiting. He's patient, looking to play off of his teammates. If he goes down, there's going to be so many problems for Mousesports. For EG, sorry. Oh, the timing. The timing. Cirque, the timing's going to keep going. Carrigan, is he going to see him? Radar? Anything? Ah, he's come up on the radar with the bomb as well. That's some really important information. He's playing for the round win, not just for 1 kill here or there. He knows the bomb needs to rotate to join the other players. Berserk's going back towards long. He sees Ethan. Ethan turns around. But where's Tarek? There's no idea where Tarek is. There he is. And he makes it look easy, Carrigan. That leaves Berserk alone. Last seen towards long. Could be going towards B. Could be going towards A. But surely it's A with 2 players by divider.
Yeah, there's so many things that are possible for Cirque to have to deal with, so many variables to consider here. I don't know if he actually saw that player jiggling around the dumpster. Cirque will toss a molly around the truck to at least eliminate the possibilities there could be a defender in that spot. But great connection onto Carrigan, but there's a trade immediately from Chris J and safely rotate back to B. They don't have connector control, they definitely don't have water, they don't have monster. They are committed towards A here.
Carrigan starting to creep. A rare miss is AWP, but Cirque is still alive, and that's going to be an issue. Woxic, though, will deliver some kills. There's a ding-dong from Tarek with a MAC-10. And now it's a 3 versus 3. 40 seconds remain. Chris J got a flashbang. Can he find 2? He can't. Tarek's on a team kill, actually. Chris J finds 0, but Tarek will do the work for him. 2 versus 2, 30 seconds. It's all going to end on this A bomb site. Fade away HE grenade will do a little, but Woxic still has his angle. And maybe it won't end on the A bomb site as they start to rotate. 20 seconds. It will be a race car to the B bomb site now. How patient will Mousesports be? Rops is starting to make his way down. He's got a flashbang. Smoke on the site. They have to cross though. Tarek with the bomb in his hands, praying, but there is no answer. Stand now. 1 versus 2. 6 seconds remain. He's got to commit to the bomb plant, and Rops is here. Straight in the fights.
Instead, will join his team towards that B bomb site in which they've taken, and EG are playing B retake. This was by design, effectively losing the B bomb site, but Rops could really cause some problems. They know that he could potentially be anywhere on these flanking positions, and dropping straight into him is Breeze, and Rops is very, very good with that P250. Slow and considered shooting, and he will be rewarded. And now it's up to Tarek, a 1 versus 5 here.
Yeah, good luck with that. Maybe do some damage to the armor or something. No, he will fall. So there is the pistol round wide. That smoke will go in the middle of the site, which will obscure vision to some degree from the balcony area. And they start to move in. Carrigan is well ahead of his teammates, though. The smoke is up behind him, but he does win the first kill. There we go. So late entrance from Rops, but he will trade the fray.
Yeah, I think that's a great heads-up play by Carrigan. Just get the 1-for-1, really important. And it allows his teammates, even though they were split up from him, to just have enough space to have an easy-to-deal-with second kill to follow up with. And now they have a man advantage. I mean, so it could be problematic with that scout. There are 2 players, both Rops and Frozen, that would die from a body shot of the scout. So that is a scary prospect. But you can see they're moving together. They don't have a smoke, which is a little bit annoying, but they do have a flashbang and a Molotov, which could pose very useful in the following moments in this round. And interestingly, EG sitting on the A bomb site, and Mousesports actually rotating into the A site. So this could go wrong here. Stands in a very good position.
Yep, Cirque's got time to run again. It is a fast rotation. He's playing the time, but he's been spotted by Woxic. It was the right play, but Woxic had a great presence of mind, and now Cirque's lost his position. This is looking really strong now for Mousesports. Not much else that EG can do. They've bought some HEs, but outside of that, it's USPs, and they'll pretty much just wait for their death, wait for their fate.
Yeah. It is inevitable. Maybe they can get a kill out of it. Do some damage to Mousesports at the very least. Mousesports will take this very, very patiently. And they have been looking very focused so far and very disciplined. It's good to see out of Mousesports. It's definitely a team, I think, comprised of players which everybody could be a fan of, but it seems like it's been a struggle for them to really get the results that one would imagine from a collection of individuals such as we see on Mousesports. So, see them finally deciding to go for the play, and very little Tarek seems to be able to do there with that USP by himself. And indeed, it's inevitable. There is at least 1 kill from Ethan, but Cirque will go down as well, and that's 4 players.
Again, like while he's having a great individual performance, it is the team play and the synergy of Mousesports, which has a lot to do with this as well. Ethan with the AWP around the pillar takes Chris J out, looking to burst into the B bomb site with little warning. Mousesports, it might be a creep through the smoke. Ethan spots the shadow, but he can't find the frag. Down goes Carrigan on the site. Ethan now in shotgun mode, hops up, gets taken down though. 3 versus 3, Tarek up top, gets popped as well. Cirque now around the back, he's got Stanislaw creeping with him. He's got that rifle support, the bomb's on the ground. There's plenty of time in his 2 versus 2. Jockeying for position, Stan delivers his 5th. His 6th actually. He's frozen in a 1 versus 1 now after he takes Stan out. Has he done enough? Oh, what's that? Headshot through the wall. It's not enough, but Cirque will eventually go down. So much variance, a war of attrition. As Ethan smokes Monster. Will that mean 4 players on the A bomb site? 39 seconds remaining. And with Breeze and Shortby, that's a lot of information, but it will be still 3 players towards the A bomb site. Tarek will have a very brief shadow advantage and should avoid the flashbangs. There's one kill traded immediately by Frozen, but Cirque is here to hold position. Bombs on the floor. There will be a full rotation. Great shots from Stanislaw. And then they've got the crossfire of their own on the A bomb site. Won't last very long though. Stereo frags for Mousesports as they look to plant the bomb. Still needs to be picked up, however. 15 seconds. They don't really know where these CTs are. Breeze will spot the cross, but Woxic has the angle. Ethan now, does he go for it? Looking for the trade frag at the 180, and he's going to take the round. Finally, something from EG in this half. This will be their first round, but will it be their last?
What a transfer from Ethan. That is quick water take coming in from Mousesports. Boost as a response, but it's been spotted immediately.
Fast play, Mousesports completely changing the pace. They're lining up for Carrigan. Not sure how many he saw, how many will be on the radar, but he continues to pursue before these smokes go up, but he can't find the kill. There's a chance for a 6th round now for EG. They've still got Stan above Connector, so it's 2 versus 2 on the B bomb site. Ethan spraying. Got to keep some bullets in the hole though, because the bomb plant was a fake. Rob's in that smoke once again. He's seen one by Graffiti. He hears one by the water. But how do they find that 3rd player? How do they choose who to engage? Woxic will take Ethan up by Graffiti. They have the information. And there's Tarek holding down the site. He still doesn't know where Stan is. He's wondering, where is Stan coming from? I know where Tarek is, roughly, more or less, looking for the trade fragger, but Stan's still miles away. He hasn't been a part of this engagement for ages. But the more Woxic look, it's just like, surely he's here somewhere, and soon he will be. Tarek's finally taken down, looking to switch out for a weapon. And there's Stan just in time, the cavalry at the last second. So there's a chance for a catch-up. Some semblance of one. It is a very long catch-up. But anything's possible. The CT side can be strong now. They just need to get comfortable. Won't feel familiar to win around the way this game has gone so far. Some fishing from Chris J puts Ethan on 20, but all the kills going the way of EG as they should in a round such as this. Frozen. Some burst fire. Great timing from him. Still alive for now. Can't pull out the weapon.
Try to speed things up here and surprise their opponents with the pacing. Well, we have a fast push towards Fountain coming in from Stan and Cirque with the nades looking to find some damage early on, but it's going to be 1 kill, but the trays come through. Woxic gets the kill onto Cirque, but enormous damage from the HEs and so on thrown by Evil Geniuses. We've got both Chris J and Frozen below 50% health, which is not great, and they will fall back. So I think it's fair to say that EG came out on top there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to put pressure on Mousesports early for the rounds to come, make them afraid of potential pushes in the future rounds in that Fountain position. Mixed results. And here comes a burst into the monster position, but Ethan had an angle on Chris J, but they are on the side. The smokes are up now for the CTs. That's a great shot from Robs. He's been bursting from game to game, but his time will come to an end in this round at least. Breeze now, they can't really plant the bomb with Breeze's position and those smokes up. Flashbangs continue. And now Woxic has moved the bomb out of the bomb site. Now, Frozen, elevated position. That might give Woxic some extra seconds, and it might not because Stan has that superior position once again, as he commonly is.
Does take a little bit of damage though. And Stan turning the corner. Bit of an extra few bullets in case there's a trade fragger right behind.
Scary to see him walk down Connector with an AK in his hand on the Nancy Eco. But he's alive for now. Well, there is a gun to potentially be collected. Yet Frozen doesn't know if anybody's up long, but now he knows that no one's facing at the very least. It's a Krieg, no less. Now, there is damage to be done with this. There's over a minute on the clock. Definitely wants to make it as expensive as possible for EG. Does somebody bother to go and retrieve the bomb is another question. Looks like he might go to do that. Rops is a big fan of doors. Some trivia could put on a little tooltip. Likes to look at doors from close range. What a nice door. Look at that handle.
I thought you were going to talk about when the chicken blocked him in the door.
There's a flash for him. Out he goes. So there's a flash and a door open at pretty much equal time, but there's no movement from EG just yet. Ethan is about to see the bomb, but looked away at the wrong time. And why did he look away? Don't know what angle his teammate's holding, but the bomb's been dropped now by Tarek, who cleans up the rest of the round.
It's difficult to know exactly, to have the game sense to know exactly when the perfect timing is to push. So to come off the angle, and there is the push. Stan gets one. He sees two more players as well as the bomb. And now Cirque is in a forward position with the AWP. He knows there are at least 3 players, 2 to 3 players nearby.
Carrigan's short B, and Ethan started running away from the B bomb site, which Carrigan probably heard. But Ethan's gone back to B, so I don't know if that was a deliberate bait, expecting him to make a play into B, which isn't happening just yet. Again, the psychological warfare between these two teams is fantastic. Carrigan's showing that presence, but they are going towards the A bomb site. And EG must have bought their own bait, because Tarek rotated to B as well. So it's only Cirque towards the A bomb site. So only Cirque, but there are 10 seconds. He's waiting for a peek, but down he goes to the Molotov. They're lining up, but that was so close. Will the bomb get planted? 4 seconds, only Frozen now. I don't think he's got time. This is absolute carnage, but EG have made it to 10.
That's insane. What a beautiful
HE now.
Oh, this could be absolutely huge. Oh my goodness, Chris J takes him down straight away. I thought it'd be at least 1 kill for Ethan.
I don't think Breeze wants any part of that duel with an M4 versus a Krieg after his teammate just got dropped on the B bomb site. That could be curtains. If he loses that duel, forced to fall back, forced to rotate is Stanislaw. This has been a really awesome game of Overpass, even though it was very dominant for Mousesports, the fashion in which it was. And just the mental war we're seeing between both teams has been fantastic. Frozen wins his duel, but won't survive the flames. Tarek with an off angle by the barrels. Maybe sees the bomb on the radar. Chris J falling back. Going to leave Robs in position. Again, this is pretty much a half buy for Mousesports, but it might just be enough. Carrigan's taken Cirque out on the A bomb site, so there could be a rotation. It certainly is for the CTs. He has the AWP now, making his way down the stairs from Bank. He has an off angle. Surely this is doom for evil geniuses. Tarek alone now on the A bomb site, but the bomb is headed towards B. The back and forth, the fakes, the jiggles, the reads, the